So this is part 2 of what happens in a past life regression. The very first time I ever had one, I was in my early 20s, and I brought to the session my inability to commit in relationships, in romantic relationship. So we went through the process of getting into a relaxed state. I saw many images come by. For the sake of cutting to the chase, I'll just give you the highlights of this. There was an image of me as a man in probably the mid-1800s, just a young man, and a peasant in a village, and I was in love with the king's daughter, and we had a major affair, and it was a clandestine affair that we had to keep secret. And because of my stature and the community in the village, I was just a peasant, and she was a royalty. But we fell madly in love, and I saw many scenes, and then at the very end I saw my death scene, which was I was on horseback, and I felt an arrow go through my back and through my heart, and I looked back and I saw it was the king, the father of my clandestine lover at the time. So what I took from that message and from that past life was the reason why I had a hard time committing in any type of love relationship is because I associated it with actually, it being a risk and actually me being brought to my death. So I just didn't know why I could just never commit in relationships. So once I saw this past life and I had that understanding and I was able to make these connections and make that correlation, I realized, okay, so that was then. That's not now. The practitioner that I was working with, she went in and had a few different modalities and tools where she went in and I got to heal that life, which is what I do with my clients. And ever since then, I was able to commit in a relationship because I was able to see that it's not a risk. I'm likely not going to get killed for being in any kind of a romantic relationship. I also did some other work as well on commitment, but that was the start of my journey and a big piece of my healing journey. So if you were to ever get a past life regression, oftentimes our soul and our subconscious mind is going to bring forth what our soul most needs to heal. So this is a very powerful, visceral experience where you get to be in the driver's seat and actually feel what it's like to be in that memory, in that moment, in that past life. It's a really life-changing experience. Okay, until next time.